At MotoCamp Nerd, we are all about camping. And one of the big mistakes we see that moto campers make is by not investing in a sleep system that's right for them. Whether you're out doing a BDR trip with friends or just out dispersed camping, maybe doing some dirt bike riding over the weekend, having a sleeping bag especially that fits your needs is super important, not only so you get a good night of rest, but also so you ride better the next day. After living off my motorcycle for 14 months, I cannot stress enough how important having a great sleeping bag is. And I was super lucky because I was given the Big Agnes 3n1 15-degree bag, and this bag has single-handedly changed my life and my overall camping experience. But before I get too carried away, let's get into it. The Big Agnes 3n1 15-degree bag is awesome. It comes in at 3 pounds 11 ounces and has a fill weight of 19 ounces. The fill weight is 650 down tech with a compressed bag size of 10.5 inches by 10.5 inches, a stuff sack size of 21 liters, a 9 by 20 inches, and a max user height of 6 feet. I'm 5'10", and let me tell you, I fit super easy into this bag. I have plenty of room to move around, and I feel like I could almost fit a little bit more in there without it being too baggy. It's snug without being too snug, so you have plenty of capability to move around a little bit, whether you're a side sleeper, a back sleeper, or a stomach sleeper. 2 recommendations I have to pair up with this incredible sleeping bag. One is going to be the Nemo camp pillow, which is by far the most comfortable camp pillow I've ever owned. Second is going to be the Big Agnes Boundary Deluxe insulated sleep pad. It is an amazing sleep pad. It really does stay insulated, so you're not getting the cold from the ground creeping up into your sleeping bag in the middle of the night. This bag is a modular bag design with 3 different configurations, which stay attached to your sleep pad, aka the Boundary Deluxe, preventing you from rolling off in the middle of the night. You have thermal efficiency, which minimizes the very common cold spots you often get in a sleeping bag. This bag is light and it's perfect for 3-season camping. One of the best parts about this sleeping bag is you can sleep comfortably in any position. Your pillow stays tucked in, and you actually have hand tuck pockets on the top of the outer layer. I don't know about you guys, but I tend to move around a lot in my sleep. I'm a side sleeper and a stomach sleeper, so being able to stay tucked in and also secure on top of my sleeping pad is a game changer. Maintenance on the Roxy-Ann, especially when it comes to storage, is super basic. If you can't keep it in the stuff sack, try to keep it hanging up. This just helps to prevent from any damage coming to the bag and also to the fill over time. Cleaning this bag is super simple. You can wash on a warm, gentle cycle. Make sure not to use any agitators. There are lots of different gear soap recommendations out there. We recommend Nick Wax. Tumble dry on low heat with clean tennis balls and finish on high heat for 5-minute intervals. Make sure in between those 5-minute intervals, you're allowing the bag to cool down. After using this bag repeatedly throughout my shoulder season camping season of 2024, I really cannot tell you enough how amazing of a sleeping bag the Big Agnes Roxy-Ann is. Obviously, depending on where you are in the country or where you are in the world for that matter, and what your sleep needs are, the biggest key here is just to make sure you find a sleeping bag and a sleeping system that fits what you need as a rider and also as a camper. Getting a good night's sleep means you have a better ride day the next day. So you might as well do your due diligence and invest in a good sleep system. At MotoCamp Nerd, we pack small so we can camp easy. See you next time.